Greetings, dusty comrades, and welcome to Undusted, Letters from the Past. This is a cozy little game where we get to clean and restore dirty items. I saw that it went into demo on Steam. It's currently not available for purchase yet, so this is a first look at the game. And as soon as I saw it, I was very interested, so let's go ahead and take a look at what it plays like. We're gonna do a quick 20 to 30 minute first impression of the game and see what it's like. When I think of my family home, the first things that come to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets, over the hills and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came into view. I would chat with Mom and Dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked the courage to return, maybe what I needed was an excuse. Any excuse, no matter how small. Ooh. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now's the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. The key. Here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. I love the sort of tutorial item being the key to unlock the rest of the game. I think that's really nice. Right, let's see how this cleaning mechanic works. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Oh, so big. Hold right click and drag the mouse to rotate the key. Oh. Sorry. Alright, we hold it. Click to reset the key. Oh, click the... Yeah, there we go. Select the tool on the left. A little toothbrush. I'm not sure a toothbrush is gonna get your rust off. Maybe we've covered it with something. Oh, this is very nice. This feels nice. Do we think this is a custom engine? I didn't notice when we launched it. So we probably want to turn the key over. There's the back. Hint unlocked. Hints become available after cleaning items to a certain extent. Hold tab to view areas that need cleaning. Oh, wow. Oh, it's pretty detailed. Let's turn it around. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's so... It is very satisfying, I will say that. Reaching 99% will enable the wrap-up button. Finish cleaning either by reaching 100% cleaning progress or by pressing the wrap-up button. Oh, surely we can get rid of the rest. Oh no. Oh. There we go. Memories under the dust. I like the use of the font as well. All the fonts are nice. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust that I can barely breathe. Where should I even start? That was a satisfying first try. Let's see how much more we can get. I'm sure we get different tools and stuff. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened the window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture, and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sound of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. Okay. Brag about having a functional family. Alright, let's clean this thing. The right shape. Mom was a serious and careful person. When I was young, she often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. The kitchen? One day when mom and dad were out, I excitedly went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out the one I thought was the prettiest. Suddenly, the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. Crash. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard Mom urgently calling my name. When she came into the kitchen and saw what had happened, her face froze. Do we get to fix it though? Her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. So what's this gonna do? Wait. Oh, it's 2 layers of muck. So I can't do the tab yet. Or maybe it's not 2 layers. Maybe it's just that the brush gets into the details better. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's glued together. One of my favorite things I have is a little it's a little ceramic thing to light a candle underneath, and then you can put like a little essential oil or something for nice vibes. And it's been knocked off of the windowsill twice by 2 different cats. And both times I collected the pieces and I carefully glued them back together. And it's like a black ceramic thing, so obviously all the cracks are like bright white. But I always liked it. I always liked the look of it even more after it had been glued back together. I guess with the teacup it's a little bit of a different situation because it's kind of difficult to keep it usable, I suppose. There's going to be little leaky bits. I still like it. Yeah, let's get into the cracks with this brush. This is very satisfying. I guess this is the same genre almost as those power wash simulator games and stuff like that, except it's a little bit less powerful. I've never played those games, but I always felt like it would be very satisfying to do so. Might stream it at some point. This is very nice. I always, there's also... This is so silly. But when I was a kid, there was this show called Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. And her job in that, she could see ghosts. That wasn't her job though. Her job was, she ran an antique store. And I love the idea of that. I even was thinking of getting into like, what's the word in English? Conservatorship? When you like conserve old artifacts and stuff. We have a whole school for it here in this country. There's a lot of like Roman ruins and a lot of like just art from various periods. But I would specifically like to work with objects rather than paintings. Unfortunately, a lot of that work is just like technical color matching for paintings, technical restorations of paintings, and that doesn't seem very fun. Or as fun as working with physical objects. And then for a lot of physical objects, you don't actually want to restore them. You want to kind of keep them within their context. Look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. This game feels very my vibe, I think. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you, and I even broke one of the teacups. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of bad. I feel like I've broken more glasses as an adult. Never broke a teacup myself. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. That's very true. Parents often you know, will I think kids often freak out when a parent gets upset because they're like, oh, they're angry at me, but the parent's just like in panic mode to make sure the kid is fine. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken teacup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the fragile teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This looks more like the right shape." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter. What? Why was it bitter? Oh, we found a pocket watch. Dad was a bright and cheerful man, and also 12 years old according to this art, and he never shied away from trying new things. He loved buying all sorts of digital tech, unlike Mom, who was more old school and preferred analog devices. However, Dad always carried around a traditional pocket watch. It was a gift from Mom, its surface adorned with her namesake, a lily. I think that whenever Dad looked at the pocket watch, he felt that Mom was right by his side. Shortly after I started high school, that pocket watch fell silent for good. Oh. 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 Dad, how are you doing? Are you still cracking jokes over there? I don't think I'm doing that well. Oh God. So what's this cloth all about? I don't know what we're doing with this cloth. I think we gotta get in there and scrub. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's way more effective. Look at the raindrops. There's raindrops in the background. Look at them go. I love that you can get everywhere. Underneath, over it. The controls are very good. It controls really well, even though it's just mouse. See, the percentage is going up. I don't know what that means. Do we have to polish it? Let's get right into these cracks and in there as well. There we go. That's some dirt going away. I also think the illustration of the dirt is very nice. Oh. Oh. Where's the button? Secrets. I mean, it's not really a secret. It's a pocket watch. Oh, it's cracked as well. Oh, that sounds a little bit wild. Oh no, it's just dirt. I mean, I guess there's a crack in the glass. That's pretty cool. I like the mechanics in this game. Oh, see, that's a different type of dirt. That's something that we're gonna have to deal with the cloth. Oh, look at that. Ooh, the hinge. The little hinge. That is also very satisfying. One of my favorite places to clean like that, to clean like this with the details and stuff, is there's a little crack between like our countertop and the stove. And so like getting in there with a little toothpick is so satisfying. Really just clean in the little bits. I think it's so cute. Let's see the difference. Oh, instant difference. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can find... there's a little something in there. That's so cute. Okay, I think we have time for one or two more. Adora, how many times have I told you to not call the office directly? You're usually back by now, and I couldn't get in touch with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in work. Completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on. But please, text instead of call. Oh yeah, Mom. I was cleaning my room earlier and I found the cassette player Dad gave me. I'm sorry, Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me. And make sure you don't go to bed too late. Oof. Oof. Its time remains eternally frozen, just like my family's. Oi. Dad's absence left an irreparable void in our family. I desperately needed Mom, but she drowned herself in work, as if she wanted to forget Dad, and maybe me and everyone else. Days passed and we barely spoke to or even saw each other. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her. She was raising me all by herself now, but my grief and sorrow became nearly unbearable, and they kept me awake at night. Things would have been much easier if I'd just blamed her. Yet whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time, it pained me to see her eroding away. Back then, I had this naive hope that maybe I could be a source of comfort for Mom. I had no idea how completely that hope would be broken. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no, that's it. How dare you? Oh, look at the cassette player. Oh, and there's other tools as well. That's so cute. Okay. This game, I feel like it's gonna be pretty emotionally taxing while it's so cute. And look, they're all clean now. Were they all clean before? I feel like they weren't. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a pretty emotionally taxing game. But I think it's good. Sometimes, even if it's not your family experience, I feel like it can be very therapeutic to deal with this. Especially while you have these like cozy moments to process in between. I think it's really nice. I like the story so far. Although I'm always it's weird for me, the trope of kids blaming themselves for what their parents are going through, because when I was a kid I kind of didn't have that, but I feel like it's it's probably not that uncommon. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. And I'm very curious what that plot, like, I need to know now where that story goes. Why did the mom prove to be such a shock, What happened? But yeah, interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap up here. Usually I go about 5 minutes longer at least. Honestly, more like 10 to 15 longer. I say it's a 20-minute test and then we actually play it for ages. But I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to check this game out. This is not a sponsored video, so I can tell you in good faith that you should think about wishlisting it. It looks really cool. And I will definitely be wishlisting it. I think it's very nice, very enjoyable. Maybe for people who are not in the right headspace to deal with family trauma, there could be a mode where you could just disable the story and just focus on the objects. But for me, it's definitely part of the game to discover the story. So if you are interested in this game, do all of that. And if you enjoyed this video, it would be a huge favor to me if you could do all of the things that you do when you've enjoyed a video, which is liking and commenting and telling me how you feel about this game and what other games you'd like me to check out. If you enjoyed this content, you might enjoy some of my other stuff that I do. I do a lot of Let's Plays of kind of cozy games. I do a lot of city builders and management games, colony sims. So there can be calm moments, sometimes chaotic moments, but with me, I tend to speak a little bit slower. So even the chaotic moments tend to be a little bit more chill. So if you enjoyed this vibe, there might be a little bit more of it on the channel. And every Tuesday and sometimes on Thursdays, we try out a new game. And so this year we have over 30 games that we've looked at already, from early access titles, demos, and the occasional actual video where I get a sponsored key, which is amazing. So check all of that out and subscribe if you feel like seeing more like this. And last but not least, you can come say hi over at twitch.tv/lelling, where it is a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more lively, and I stream 5 times a week. Alright everybody, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your life, and hope that I see you in the next one. Stay solidary. Bye.